Hello, and welcome to another edition of Vidi-Coast. We'll lead off once again with a segment we call Positive Selling. In it, we'll present proven selling ideas and techniques that can help you become the best salesperson you can be. As you know, selling is an art and a science, and we'll try to combine both elements in a manner that is useful and valuable. In short, we'll provide information that can help improve your selling skills and effectiveness.
Hi, Reed. What kind of project are you working on today?
Oh, I just need some cheap paint today.
Okay, now when you say cheap paint, I really need to ask you some questions. What kind of a painting project are you doing today?
I'm painting the hallway upstairs to the bedroom.
Okay. What kind of paint have you got on there now?
Well, it's just some flat paint, but the kids rub their hands on the walls and it's all dirty and it won't wash off.
Okay,
So I just need to repaint it every 6 months, so I just don't want to spend a lot of money.
Okay, so you've repainted this, 6 months ago, and you're doing it again?
Yeah.
So it gets a lot of wear and tear. And how many kids do you have?
3.
Okay, so it does get a lot of wear and tear up and down that hallway. Okay, well, we've got our premium paints here, and I know that you're not satisfied with that last product that you had, because like you said, you did it about 6 months ago. What I would like to recommend to you is our Soft Touch Flat Enamel, and this is our premium line paint. Now, I'll tell you why I think that this is the one that you need, because an active family like yours, the kids are up and down the hall, they got the dirty fingerprints, and they run up and down the walls. The thing with the flat enamel, when you have a traditional flat paint, a flat paint has a porous surface. What happens with a flat paint when you get a stain on it, it has a tendency to penetrate. Flat enamel is a little harder surface, it has a little more of a sheen to it. So what it does is it lets that stain set on the surface.
Okay.
Now, we've got a little test panel here. We have a piece of plexiglass. On this side, we have the traditional flat wall paint. On the right side of the panel, we have our Soft Touch Flat Enamel. On each one of these pieces of these strips of paint, we've stamped a red dye, and when you turn the plexiglass up, you see on the flat wall, because it's porous, the dye comes through, but over here on the flat enamel, it doesn't. And the nice thing about that, it shows you that stain, it holds that stain out.
Okay.
Now when you use a flat wall paint like that, the stain goes through, and the only way you can get that stain off is to scrub that paint down to the stain, and then you've taken the paint off the wall. Now you're back down to your sheetrock again, you've got to start all over again, which is probably what you've run into.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
That's why you're back 6 months painting the hallway again.
But I don't like a shiny look on the wall.
Okay. Now the nice thing about a flat enamel, it's kind of a satin finish to it. It's not a gloss finish. It'll give you a nice sheen, but not a shine. It'll give you a durable finish, and it will be more scrubbable, especially in that area where the kids are running up and down with the fingerprints like we were talking about earlier. And the difference in price from our flat wall paint to our flat enamel is only $2 a gallon. Now, I don't think that you want to go back and paint this thing again in 6 months.
No, I don't.
This thing has a 12-year warranty on it, and it's scrubbable. You can just go right along and wipe off all the smudge marks and the fingerprints, and you won't be back in here in 6 months. And painting again, you'll be able to spend the weekends out on the tennis court or whatever you feel like doing. So I would really strongly recommend that you try the flat enamel.
Okay, I'll try it, and if it doesn't work, you can come and paint my hallway.
Okay, you got it.
Hamilton Beach Proctor Silex is widely recognized as a leading manufacturer of small household appliances. For over 80 years, homemakers have relied on these fine products as reliable kitchen helpers. Today, we'd like to discuss 2 products that have become very successful items in the coast-to-coast stores. We'll take a look at the low silhouette blender and the hand blender. We'll discuss the specific selling features of each product, their proper use and care, and warranties. The low silhouette blender is ideal for a variety of blending purposes, such as frozen juices and dry milk solids, quick-setting gelatins, mixing instant puddings, making peanut butter or whipped cream, grinding spices and coffee beans, making salad dressings, marinades and soups, and pureeing meats and vegetables. With its sleek, compact design, the low silhouette blender is a versatile unit that will complement any kitchen decor. Its features include an almond-colored base with a powerful 7-speed push-button motor capable of handling most food preparation chores. With the ability to chop, puree, blend, whip, and grind foods in seconds, the low silhouette blender eliminates the need for customers to purchase a variety of other, less efficient utensils. This blender comes with a standard 44-ounce shatter-resistant container and also has available a 40-ounce glass container as an additional sale item. The cutting unit on this model features removable stainless steel blades that are durable and easy to maintain. Just as most Hamilton Beach products, the low silhouette blender is easy to assemble, which is an important feature with today's busy lifestyles. Let's discuss the simple steps so that you can explain them to your customers. First, place the base on a clean, dry surface, making sure the off button is depressed. Turn the container upside down so the small opening is at the top. Then place the sealing gasket on the container opening. Turn the blade unit upside down with the blades facing downward and place in opening of container. Place the retaining ring on top of the blade unit and engage threads, screwing the ring on firmly. Next, set the container into place on the base, making sure the container is securely seated. Advise customers that if they're having difficulty in securing the unit properly, they may need to rock but not twist the unit gently and press into place. Now we're ready to look at how to use the low silhouette blender. Each button on the Easy Access control panel is labeled with a speed and a number. The higher the number, the faster the speed. You want to be able to tell your customers a few things to keep in mind when using this unit. First, place the blender on a clean, dry surface. Always be sure the blender is in the off position before plugging it in. Place ingredients into assembled container before setting in place on the base of the unit. Always place the cover on the container before turning the unit on. Remove the centerpiece of the two-piece covering when blending hot liquids to allow for steam release. After turning the blender off, for safety reasons and to ensure the long life of the unit, tell customers to always wait until the blades have completely stopped rotating before removing the container from the base. Another important feature of the low silhouette blender is how quick and easy it is to clean. Unscrew and remove retaining ring. Carefully remove blades from container. Wash retaining ring, sealing gasket, blade unit, and container in hot, sudsy water. Rinse thoroughly and dry. And remember, glass containers can be washed in the dishwasher, but plastic containers or stainless steel blades should be washed by hand. To clean the base, simply disconnect the unit and wipe with a damp cloth and dry thoroughly. For stubborn spots, tell your customers to be sure and use a non-abrasive cleanser. Another versatile kitchen appliance by Hamilton Beach is the hand blender. This attractive, compact unit is a time-saving kitchen tool that easily handles a wealth of light-duty chores, from blending milkshakes, mixing pancake batter, pureeing baby foods, to chopping nuts and crumbing crackers for pie crusts. The hand blender offers an easy on-off single-hand control that allows ingredients to be mixed directly in the saucepan. That's especially handy for soups and sauces. The easy grip fingertip control handle makes the blender easy and less tiring to use. And here's a clever feature. Its design allows the unit to stand on its head to prevent drippy messes. The unit also comes with a large capacity mixing cup and is powered by electric cord for speed and power consistency. And the hand blender features a holder that mounts directly on the wall for compact storage and easy access. Tell customers this handy unit can always be just an arm's length away for those small, quick mixing tasks. Customers like the fact that the hand blender is simple to use as well as convenient. Just place food in the mixing cup or appropriate container, plug the unit in, and insert blender into container. Guide the handheld blender through the food, moving slowly up and down and sideways, making sure the unit is not run for more than 1 minute without stopping. Since this is a light-duty product, it's important for customers to understand not to overwork the hand blender. Cleaning the blender is a breeze. All you do is unplug the unit and hold the blade portion of the blender under running water to rinse clean. For food particles that are not easily rinsed off the blade area, place a drop of detergent in the mixing cup with about 1 cup of warm water. Immerse the blade in the detergent water and operate the unit for about 10 seconds. Unplug, rinse, and dry. Be sure customers understand to never hold the motor portion under running water or immerse it entirely in water. To wash, simply wipe with a damp cloth or use a non-abrasive cleanser for difficult spots. The mixing cup can be washed in the top rack of the dishwasher. As with all electrical appliances, important safeguards must be followed to avoid injury and ensure long life of the blenders. It's important for customers to read, understand, and keep the safety precautions accompanying all Hamilton Beach products. The Low Silhouette Blender and Hand Blender carry the Hamilton Beach 1-year limited warranty against defects in materials or workmanship. If a customer has a product with a warranted defect, they should not bring it back to your store for repair. The appliance can be delivered or mailed postage paid to an independent authorized service center with an enclosed return address, dated sales receipt, and brief description of the defect. If found defective, the appliance will be repaired or replaced free of charge with a comparable appliance at the discretion of Hamilton Beach. For repair authorization and a list of independent authorized service centers, customers can call toll-free 1-800-334-2785 and in North Carolina 1-800-672-5872 between 8 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Now let's quickly review some of the major selling points of the two products we've discussed. The Low Silhouette Blender features a stylish design with 7 push-button speeds and can be used for a full range of mixing needs. Standard for this unit are durable stainless steel blades and a shatterproof 44-ounce container with an additional 40-ounce glass container available. The efficiency of the Low Silhouette Blender means it can do the job of several other kitchen tools combined. The Hand Blender, designed for light duty, offers a convenient, single-handed operation for those quick blending tasks. The accompanying mixing cup and storage holder means this unit can always be close at hand and ready to use, making this self-contained blender a welcome appliance in any modern kitchen. And both blenders are not only simple to operate but easy to maintain as well. And of course, they're backed by Hamilton Beach's 80 years experience in manufacturing household appliances. This tradition of fine KitchenAid appliances ensures the quality and long life of both the Low Silhouette and Hand Blender. You can feel confident in selling them, and your customers can rely on these products for years of dependable service.
Have you ever had a day like this? Customers are scarce. You've always suspected that time slows to a standstill when there are no customers in the store, and such days tend to prove your theory. You find yourself looking longingly at the door, hoping even an irate customer will come along to liven things up a bit and make you feel more productive. Well, it's time to be bored no more. On today's Positive Action segment, we've got some ideas that will not only help you stay busy on slow days, they'll improve your outlook, improve your store's appearance, and make the time go faster. What we're talking about is merchandising, which includes making sure your store is as clean and well-ordered as possible. But what does a tidy store have to do with good merchandising? Everything. An untidy sales floor is confusing to your customers. If forced to wander around looking for items they need, they'll probably wind up tracking you down and asking you, at which point they're liable to be pretty frustrated. Now, we're not saying that you should avoid directing your customers to the correct area of the store when they ask for help. Obviously, that's important, but so is efficient use of your time. If every customer needs to be directed around the store, directing may be all you do. Cleanliness and a well-ordered store provide your customers with a first and lasting impression of the establishment. That's important, because the appearance of your store is interpreted in a qualitative way, In other words, your customers figure that what they see is what they get. A messy store equals poor quality merchandise. A clean store equals high quality merchandise. And remember, clutter has a way of sneaking up on you, so keep an eye out for it, especially when things are slow. Police the checkout area regularly. Look for papers, old notes, advertising, circulars, anything that looks out of place. Check to see if the floors need to be swept or the shelves dusted, and make sure that no cardboard cartons clutter the aisles. Few things make a store look more unkempt than having half-empty cartons sitting around. Most of the things you can do around the store during the slow periods are simple, easy, and a matter of common sense. Much of what we're talking about can be classified under initiative, which just means staying alert for various jobs that need doing. Displaying initiative also means literally not sitting down on the job. It also means maintaining a high energy level and keeping busy when business is slow by looking for jobs that need doing, like stocking shelves or sweeping the sidewalks in front of the store. If you can't think of anything to do, ask your supervisor. He or she will appreciate your initiative. Another way to display initiative is to learn a little bit about basic merchandising. Merchandising is a method of displaying product so it practically sells itself. The various items and departments in your store are not placed by accident. Their locations are designed to pull the customers through the store, thereby exposing them to the maximum amount of merchandise. The reason? Most people, in walking through the store, will see something they need but would have otherwise forgotten. In addition, studies have shown that customers, especially browsers, are more inclined to take an item from a fully stocked fixture than from a half-empty one. Besides, a fully stocked display has more eye appeal. Now obviously, if business is good, every display can't be full all the time. So if you're not busy with a customer, get in the habit of restocking shelves or fronting merchandise as needed. On shelving, fronting simply means moving the product that's left to the front of the fixture so it's more visible. Do the same with items displayed on a pegboard. When fronting or stocking merchandise, use both hands. The job will go twice as fast. During a busy day, items have a way of getting intermixed, signs knocked down, and merchandise dropped onto the floor. After a while, such basic merchandising tasks will become second nature, and you'll want to pay attention to some of the other aspects of merchandising. For example, you probably noticed that much of your store's business is seasonal. The products you stock and sell will change with the seasons. Seasonal merchandising means taking advantage of this situation by planning ahead to develop seasonal displays that will make your store a more exciting place to shop. You may find yourself thinking springtime in January or Christmas in October, but you may also find yourself for having a knack for creating great seasonal merchandising ideas. Planning and designing such displays can provide you with a great way to turn the slow times into productive times. Just remember, being productive and showing initiative not only helps your store, it reflects on you and how your boss and coworkers regard you. Staying busy and getting work done makes you feel good because you're able to see the product of your labors. But I'd be the first to admit that on those slow, rainy afternoons, the most important reason of all for staying busy is probably this. It makes the time go faster till closing. Right now, here's some more information to help you be productive.
Hi, and welcome to the Tip of the Month. This is one of the most important segments you're going to find on each issue of your Vidi-Coast program. Here, you have the opportunity to share information and ideas with other coast-to-coast owners. Valuable information that you've learned through your experience in retailing. Whether it involves keeping an index of your custom paint clients or a special seasonal promotion that you've invented, we'd like to hear about it. Please call Rick West at 303-377-8400 with your ideas. Or write to Coast, P.O. Box 5820, Denver, Colorado, 80217. We look forward to hearing from you, and thank you for your contributions.